Greetings, my dear friends. If today's joke gave you a chuckle, don't forget to subscribe. It's free, and it'll make us even closer as friends.
The family called Marvin's preacher to be with him in his final moments. As the preacher stood by the bed, Marvin's condition seemed to deteriorate, and Marvin motioned for someone to quickly pass him a pen and paper. The preacher quickly got a pen and paper and lovingly handed it to Marvin. But before he had a chance to read the note, Marvin died. The preacher, feeling that now wasn't the right time to read it, put the note in his jacket pocket. It was at the funeral, while speaking, that the preacher suddenly remembered the note. Reaching deep into his pocket, the preacher said, "And you know what? I suddenly remembered that right before Marvin died, he handed me a note. And knowing Marvin, I'm sure it was something inspiring that we can all gain from." With that introduction, the preacher ripped out the note and opened it. The note said, "Hey, you were standing on my oxygen tube." There once was a man who had only one testicle, and whose given name was Onestone. He hated that name and asked everyone not to call him Onestone. After years and years of torment, Onestone finally cracked and said, "If anyone calls me Onestone again, I will kill them." The word got around, and nobody called him that anymore. Then one day a young woman named Bluebird forgot and said, "Good morning, Onestone." He jumped up, grabbed her, and took her deep into the forest, where he made love to her all day and all night. He made love to her all the next day, until Bluebird died from exhaustion. The word got around that Onestone meant what he promised he would do. Years went by, and no one dared call him by his given name until a woman named Yellowbird returned to the village after being away. Yellowbird, who was Bluebird's cousin, was overjoyed when she saw Onestone. She hugged him and said, "Good to see you, Onestone." Onestone grabbed her, took her deep into the forest, made love to her all day, made love to her all night, made love to her all the next day, made love to her all the next night, but Yellowbird wouldn't die. Why? Oh, come on, take a guess. Think about it. You're gonna love this. Everyone knows you can't kill two birds with one stone.